Have you heard of Gwyneth Paltrow? She's so good.
Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yeah,
Goo!
She shared a
That's the
rare
name of
photo
her,
with both children. I didn't even know how many kids. See, and you say we didn't learn anything. I didn't know how many kids Gwyneth Paltrow had. She's got both of them. She's got both kids.
Whose kids, though? She got both of them, that bitch. I'm sorry. I don't mean that because she's a woman. I mean that because she's a
Oh, my God. Leon,
that's what I'm talking about, dude. I can't push it because then I go there.
Nobody had to push it.
They've been best friends since the ripe old age of 10, but kinda lost touch with each other after high school's end. Reconnected in their 20s and raised a little hell. Not so much that either ended up in a cell, but me, oh my, oh lordy, now they're in their 40s and they're still as thick as thieves in a gang. Life is sometimes happy, sometimes sad. Here's how two best friends grew up and became best dads.
I am recording.
Me too.
That's great.
All right. So let's pick up where we left off a month ago.
A month ago? That's wild.
I don't know.
We haven't done the show in a month.
Yeah. It's been a while. I don't even know where to begin because so much has happened.
Yeah.
Although COVID's still there, so that's still
What?
That's still the same. Yeah.
It was supposed to be gone. Our president said it would be gone by now.
Yeah. A lot of people said it was going to be gone by now.
Nope, just him.
Anyway, I don't even want to talk about that.
Your deflection.
Wait, what did you say?
No.
What did you say? I missed it.
I just said our president said it would be gone by now.
Oh, that's very big of you, Leon. That's big
Thank
of you,
you.
man. Look at you. All right, let's do headlines. No, I'm just kidding.
So I guess we should catch up.
We need to catch up. So you went to the Ozarks?
No, that was months ago. We already talked since then. I went to the Smokies. I went to a different mountain range.
Hey, you loved it. You know what, man? I
love a mountain range, my friend.
Can I be honest with you for a second? Like,
yeah, go for it.
You don't strike me as the mountain man type.
I am a mountain man.
Like I just don't understand it. I don't see it. Like I don't know where you'd go.
That's all.
Like, I don't know where in my head. Like I don't know where. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah, she's the one who's like, we should go to the mountains, and this was years ago, and we went to the mountains.
Because like I don't feel like you have the proper like mountain attire or gear or
like
anything.
I don't. Is that what you said?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Man.
I do. What do you need for a mountain?
I think you need gear.
What do you think you need for a mountain?
I don't know, man.
A beard?
You need to turn around. I think you need to turn around.
I think you need to turn around and get back on the fucking flat land is what you need.
Right.
Yeah, I enjoy hiking, and something I didn't enjoy when I was younger because I never did it.
It just seems like that's a young man's game, hiking.
It is a young man's game. But you know what? I'm 40 years old young. 40 years young. God damn it, I'm drunk.
That's all right, man. You're good. What are you drinking?
I've already had a couple of cocktails. I'm at
interesting emphasis there on that.
Cocktails. Yeah. It's the what do they call it when you on a word when you have the emphasis on a certain syllable? What is that? God damn, I'm so dumb.
I don't know.
Inflection.
And that's good enough. Maybe we should just cut this out because I don't know exactly what it is either.
It may be
that. It sounds right.
I've had a couple of cocktails. Several of them have been martinis, and now I'm drinking Asti, which is a champagne.
Okay.
Is that how you say it? Champagne?
Well, that's how you said it.
That's how I said it.
So we'll go with that.
Are you drinking?
I am.
What you drinking?
I think that's private. No, I'm just kidding. I'm having an old. I'm having an old fashioned.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Old fashioned what? Coca-Cola?
That's it, man. Just an old fashioned.
Just an old fashioned, which is what we call water.
No, man.
Old fashioned liquid. Yeah, no, I know what an old fashioned is. It's orange and cherry muddled. Did you muddle the cherry and orange?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Absolutely.
What whiskey did you use for your old fashioned?
I'd rather not say.
Come on. Tell the listeners. I'll close my ears.
Actually, you know what? I'll say it, and I'll say it loud and proud from the rooftop. Eventually,
loud and
from
proud.
the rooftop. It's Cosco. It's Cosco brand.
That's not bad.
It's actually pretty good.
Hey, I've
never had it before.
If anyone listens to the show, they appreciate a goddamn deal. You know what I mean? They appreciate not having to pay for whatever it is they're enjoying. I think anyone who listens to that show, this show, and by that show, I mean this show.
I was there. I had heard good things about some of their liquor, so I was out of whiskey. I needed some. And so
man, I want to go to a Costco bad. Y'all have a membership or whatever?
Oh, yeah, man. Let's go.
Oh, I'd love to go to a Costco. I'll go. Yeah.
We'll go.
And I can get like a pound of beef jerky or whatever.
Yeah.
And 2 cases of toilet paper. I'd love to go to a Costco. I've never been. It sounds fantastic.
Whenever this is all over, we'll do it.
It's like a Sam's, right?
We can go now. Yeah, we can go now.
So the whiskey's pretty good?
Yeah, it really is. It's pretty good.
That's great. Look, man, I don't judge a deal. I don't know if you've met me, which you have since we're best buddies, but I fucking love a goddamn deal. I don't pay for anything full price if I don't have to.
No, I look, it's the same here, man. I mean...
we were both raised poor.
Yeah.
So I think we both like go in for like, jeans that are $10. I'll take that. I don't care if the leg's fucking stitched crooked.
It took me a long time to realize that things cost more money than what I thought they should.
I know, dude. I'm still learning that. I'm like, how much do you pay for a house?
It's for the only reason. Money is the only reason, or how much stuff costs, right? Is the only reason why I have tried to sort of further my learning, like about anything.
Yeah,
it's because like I don't want to have to pay someone every time something needs to happen.
Yeah, but because here's the thing I'm learning as I get older is like stuff does not cost what I thought it costs. Just period. Like I didn't understand the concept of like how much things cost because we didn't buy things. Like we just didn't. Like if something broke in the house, my dad fixed it, or he like had a buddy who would come and help him out, or like he would pay somebody who was a buddy like to come on their day off to like help him out fix it. Like so I don't know how much things actually cost until they break in my adult life and I'm like, "Oh shit. How much does that cost?"
I know.
And I think that has a lot to do with being a poor person and even more to do with like just not understanding what it costs to be an adult.
I think that's some of it, but I think another thing is, look, we all want to spend our money in the way we want to spend it too. And let's be honest, I mean, it's no fun spending money on fixing broken stuff, right? That's not fun.
No.
It doesn't bring you joy, right? So I think that part of it is like, hey, and this is my thing, like I don't have a problem necessarily, like, hey, like letting go of a certain amount of money if I feel like I'm getting value for it, right? I just want value. And I think that's what Best Dads is all about.
I think that's what Costco is all about. Oh, my God.
How was Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was yesterday.
Thanksgiving was okay. The day before Thanksgiving, we were all excited to... we were going to have a small Thanksgiving, just me and my significant other and our 2 kids and my parents. And then Thanksgiving Eve, that evening, my youngest started running a fever. and then on Thanksgiving morning, it was clear that he had a pretty significant fever, so we didn't do Thanksgiving. We stayed home. But my parents, who are absolutely amazing and fixed Thanksgiving dinner for, an army, brought us Thanksgiving dinner. And so we still had like turkey and dressing and everything like that. But it was just the four of us, me and, Trish and the two kids, and we had Thanksgiving here. And then my parents had Thanksgiving at their house, and it was kind of sad, but, I know a lot of people are doing that. But, my youngest had a fever, so we didn't want to, take him over there and do all that. But he didn't have COVID, and that's good.
Yeah, that's fine. That's he's fine.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving this year?
We did. I mean, we kept it. I mean, it was obviously pretty low key. We didn't have a bunch of people over or anything. It was actually just some. You've met Kevin before. Friend of mine.
Have
worked
I?
with him. Yeah, you met Kevin.
Okay. Yeah.
Kevin, bigger guy.
Nice
guy. The fantasy football thing.
Black dude.
Maybe you haven't met Kevin.
Okay. Chinese?
No. Not that there's anything wrong with both of those things.
Hawaiian. He was Hawaiian, and I'm racist.
He just happens to be Caucasian.
What is that? In color terms.
You're going to make me say it. White. He is white.
You know what? What they did to the Indians, and I will say Indian, is wrong.
Yeah, it's weird. Sai came home with like Indian headdress stuff on from school, so they're still doing that part of it. Like
Your
that still hasn't gone away.
Is offensive. Can I say that? Your children offend me.
We all did it, man. Like that's still.
I didn't know it was a pilgrim. I just gave out blankets. Okay. That's Jesus fuck. That's why we have to cut so much out of this show.
I know. So Thanksgiving was good, though? It was good.
It was fine.
I know. It's fine. Like, it's just weird, man. I don't know, man. Like
it is weird. This is a weird time.
But like I like a bunch of people being around and stuff. I do.
I do
but
too.
It's kind of a pain in the butt too. It was kind of nice not being a bunch of people. So,
but like
I
love the holidays, man. That's the one time when seriously, everything is like squashed. At least, not that there's like plenty of like fucking like rivalries or nastiness or whatever, but like everything's like cool. Everybody's at somebody's house just eating and drinking. That is the goal for the day, is eating and drinking as a group of people together. And then you get a little drunk, you get a little full, you enjoy each other's company, and it was great. Now, when I was a kid, holidays were the best thing in the world. My grandfather, on my mom's side, I remember this vividly because we did it at every holiday. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, there's always a huge spread, and we would sit down to eat. And when we would sit down to eat, my grandfather had a new camcorder, and this is like in the 80s, and he would set it up at the end of the table. And so we would start eating, and my family was really funny, so they goof off, and they're like telling jokes and cracking jokes and, poking fun at each other and stuff. And we're eating, and we're enjoying it, and my brother and I would run up in front of the camera and do some goofy dance or something. And then after we ate, we would go watch the video of us eating.
Good, man. That really is good.
It was so much fun, dude. I know it sounds stupid, and I know it sounds silly, but like
awesome, man.
It was awesome. It was so great, and I wish I had those videos because my family, especially on my mom's side, was so loose and funny. I'm guessing Katrina, or like just time, or the fact that nobody has a VHS anymore. Maybe any or all of those factors. But that was like the best thing in the world. We would all go over to somebody's house, usually my grandparents' house. We would eat all day, and just the best stuff, like fucking stuffed artichokes, which are a staple in my family's holiday meals, like stuffed artichokes. Yeah, you never had a stuffed artichoke?
No.
Oh my god, dude, you've never had a stuffed artichoke?
No, stuffed with what?
It's stuffed with like what is it? Breadcrumbs, like Italian breadcrumbs and olive oil. That's pretty much it. It's breadcrumbs and olive oil. You stuff it in the artichoke, and you fucking bake that shit, and it's amazing. I can't believe you never had a stuffed artichoke.
And you ate that as a kid?
I ate that as a baby. I would eat that if I had no teeth. I would figure out a way to eat a stuffed artichoke. Oh my God, I love stuffed artichoke. I can't believe you. I think you would love it. They're delicious. That oyster dressing, and that was another big thing during my family's holidays, is my mom's family and my dad's family both made a oyster dressing. Do you know what oyster dressing is?
Yeah.
It's like dressing. Yeah, it's got oysters in it. And my mom's family made it, and they put ground meat in it as well. And my dad's family made it, and it was way better and without ground meat. But every year, my parents would fucking argue whose oyster dressing was better. We all knew it was my dad's family's side, but, we'd concede because they both tasted pretty similar, except my mom's family has ground meat in it, which is fucking disgusting to put in oyster dressing. But it was great, and that's what I remember about the holidays is like food and laughing and fun. And then as I got older, like people's fucking bullshit got into it, and like family members would fight and argue, and some people hate each other now, and like we don't spend and COVID now, but we don't spend like holidays together, and it makes it.
What though? I don't know, and I would have to imagine that most families at some point in time go through that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that.
Through that.
But it's the same thing as like the spending money thing. Like, I don't understand it because I was poor growing up. So when I get to an age where we have a little bit of money and things are, happening, like, I don't know how much shit is. I don't know what things are because I wasn't raised in a place that the same way as like I thought everybody loved each other. No, as a matter of fact, nobody loves each other. They just fucking tolerate each other, and especially during the holidays, and now they don't do that anymore. This is sad.
And this is Best Dads.
Worst dads.
Is this a good time to talk about the sponsor or no? Is this a bad time?
Yeah, we should. I was going to say we need to bring up the sponsor at some point during this show because they sponsor us.
No, they do. Look, I sent you the text, and for those who don't know, the sponsor's Fifth Street Social Club in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I got a picture sent to me by one of the guys over there, Brewster, over at Fifth Street Social. He works over there, and they've got this awesome banner with the great Fifth Street logo, and it's got us.
Yeah, it's got our little logo on it.
Yeah, it's got a logo on there. So everybody walking in there is checking us out, and we're checking them out, man. We're gonna, dude, you and me, we're going over there. We're gonna play some cards.
I would love to go play some cards at Fifth Street Social Club. Hey, man, we'll do whatever we have to get those fucking darts in that board. You know what I mean? Fifth Street Social Club.
So check them out over there. If
Get
you're in
them
Baton
darts
Rouge,
in that board.
If you're in Baton Rouge, check them out. I don't.
Yeah, if you're not in Baton Rouge, check out their website.
Check out their website, Fifth Street Social Club. No, it's FifthStreetSocial.com. Almost messed that up. FifthStreetSocial.com. They're on Facebook though at Fifth Street Social Club. So there's that, and they're all over, man. But I mean, by all over, I mean, there's just a bunch of information on the website. God, dude, they've got like card games every night. It really does look fun, man. Like,
I know, honestly, dude. I would love to go do that. I miss like stuff. You remember stuff when you would just go do it?
I know. And they're doing it.
And then one person coughs and everybody turns their head. They're like, what the fuck was that?
For those that are wondering, they are taking all the precautions, the COVID precautions, masks, etc. So, for those that are concerned with that, they're doing all the, the appropriate things. So definitely go check them out.
Fifth Street Social Distancing Club.
There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Anyway, but that was cool seeing that. So thanks again to Fifth Street Social. So
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. What do you want to do now? What do you want to talk about now?
I guess we can get into the news. Do you want to get in the news?
No.
Me neither. It's terrible.
I mean, we can. I'm trying to find
We don't have to, though. That's the thing about this show. We don't have to do the news. Nobody is tuning into this show to be like, I got to know what's going on in the world.
You know what? But in the world we live in, if we did not do the news, somebody would complain. I promise you.
You think
someone
so?
would complain. Absolutely. This is
They would be
the
like,
culture we
these
in, man.
assholes promised me the news and did not deliver.
Think about it. We do the news every time. People like consistency, man. I think that's what people like more than anything.
Okay.
This is so sad. You ought to see this. Black Friday 2020 looks bleak at stores, malls, as shoppers stick to couch surfing during the pandemic. I think that was happening before, man. The couch surfing. This guy looks really... This looks sad. The world we live in sad, because this guy looks sad. He's in... There's nobody else. It looks like he's in a Costco, by the way. It looks like he's in a Costco.
And he's got like that Costco liquor in his hand.
Yeah. What's he got in there? He's got a Vizio sound, like a sound bar. That looks good. He's going to have a good Christmas, this guy. Anyway, he's fine. Maybe he's fine. Maybe he's smiling under the mask. I think everyone's sad under the mask. It's hard for me to imagine everyone smiling under the mask. Do you think everybody's smiling or most people are sad?
I don't know. Have you been able to see, like, when you walk into a place with a mask on and you make eye contact with somebody, can you tell if they're smiling at you? Because there's been a couple of people that smile with their eyes. You know, they do that.
Yeah, but that's bad. I mean, it gives you
I try to do that. Do you try to? I try to smile with my eyes as I'm smiling with my mouth.
I don't think that's going to come out well. Just seems like I would look crazy.
Yeah, but they can't tell because they can't see your mouth. And while I'm smiling, I'm doing that thing with my mouth where I'm doing the tongue thing. I'm like, they can't tell. They can't tell.
You done?
Mm-hmm. We really need a roadmap for this fucking show. You are correct.
Oh, no, it's fine.
We needn't freeball it anymore.
Well, the only problem with the freeball in it is that it just creates more work for you, and that's the part that I hate the most.
Yeah,
because it's not that we don't like it. Because we can talk about anything.
This show, we should just be friends.
Don't say, no. You know that we can't do that because
you know that we can't do that. Just be friends. There must be a.
There's got to be like an end goal besides us just talking and laughing. No, man, like we're both way too like sort of like I feel like both of us. I mean, and like actually, you're way more driven than I am. But like I'm just
stop.
No, you are. But I'm just driven enough.
That's not true at all.
To where it's a nuisance for me. Like I'm just driven enough to where I create little nuisances for myself that I enjoy. Like I enjoy doing this show. Like I enjoy.
I think you're wrong about that. I think you're wrong about that. I think you are driven, and I think that's why you are where you are in life now. I think I'm what you just described as just driven until I make little nuisances for myself, and then I get like not like. I'm just like I lose my drive for it. You know, like I want to write a novel, and then you write the first like 3 pages, and you're like,
way too much, man. Just start. But I think that's the thing, man. That's way.
I'm using that as an example. That's what I'm saying.
What's the name of your novel, then? For example,
Leon and Jonathan.
I'm just kidding. I know what an example is.
You don't want to know the name of my novel?
Fine, let's hear it. What's the name of your novel?
That's it. Just Leon and Jonathan.
Like, can it be like Leon and Jonathan, the something story?
All right, Jonathan and Leon. Fine.
No, man. No, I think it's proper etiquette anyway for it to be the shorter name first. I think that's proper. I don't know.
I think it should be in alphabetical order. See, that's why I can't get past the first 3 pages.
It's tough, man. Yeah, it's tough. It's writer's block. Tough. Yeah, that's a weird writer's block to have. But maybe if we could like sort of, and that's been the thing, man, like maybe if we could kind of pool our talents together a little bit with proper sort of like planning of the show to where you're not having to do so much on the editing side of things, we can make this work. Because
I don't think we need to talk about this in front of the guests.
No. It's fine.
And that's what we call our listeners out there in Listenerville.
Right. So here's what's happening.
Okay.
Some people, because I've sent out surveys. I didn't tell you this, but I sent out surveys for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And they send them in. I don't know who they are. But people have been sending back that it's a great show if you like giggling. If you like giggling, you're going to love this show, which is great, right? But it also is a little bit of a, I think it's a little bit of a cut down of sorts.
Because men don't giggle.
Right. But we do. And we're still men. I'm fine. I'm
That's
pretty okay. Yeah, I'm pretty okay saying that still.
I guess so. I don't feel like it now.
No, but we're men.
And I think we try to force it.
No, but that's the thing is, forget forcing it.
I do.
Right?
I think we try to force it because we're like trying to like make a show out of a conversation. That's the thing. And I've thought this before, but like I don't think about it while we're in the middle of the show. Like I always think about it at some other point or when we're just talking on the phone without having the microphones in front of us, is that we're trying to make something out of our conversation that naturally happens when we're just talking on the phone. Like I honestly have the best conversations I've had in my entire life with you, or at least the most entertaining. Maybe they're not the most informational. Like maybe they're not like the thing that like, you know, I don't learn something from it, but like I have the best time doing that. And I think that every time we hit the fucking record button on these goddamn recorders, I start like trying to like, all right, let's be funny for this show. And that's not necessary because honestly, just talking to you is like some of the best times I've ever had having conversations. So let's just scrap this shit right now and just talk. You pick the topic.
Gwyneth Paltrow shares rare photo.
No pressure. It better be funny, though.
Have you heard of Gwyneth Paltrow? She's so good.
Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yeah,
Goo!
She shared a
That's the
rare
name of
photo
her,
with both children. I didn't even know how many kids. See, and you say we didn't learn anything. I didn't know how many kids Gwyneth Paltrow had. She's got both of them. She's got both kids.
Whose kids, though? She got both of them, that bitch. I'm sorry. I don't mean that because she's a woman. I mean that because she's a
Oh, my God. Leo,
that's what I'm talking about, dude. I can't push it because then I go there.
Nobody had to push it.
Hey, that Coldplay guy got a raw deal from that bitch, and I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of pretending like Chris Martin from Coldplay didn't get fucked over by this hack of a actress who hasn't been in anything since fucking what's that goddamn Shakespeare movie.
Maybe we should just talk, man.
Yeah, we should just talk and stop trying to bring up subjects.
No, I think it's fun whenever I bring up simple stuff.
Yeah, me too. And then I get canceled.
Anyway, I don't have a whole lot of...
I don't like Gwyneth Paltrow, though. Can I say that? I don't like Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't like her. And it's strictly because of who she is as a person and has nothing to do with her.
I really don't know enough about her.
I don't know enough about her either, but I just don't like her.
You seem
ever
really
just get that from somebody?
Opinion, though.
I don't like her. And I'm not, it's not because she got divorced from the guy from Coldplay.
You love Chris Martin that much?
I liked Coldplay all the way through Viva La Vida or whatever that one was, that record. And just that song. But no, it has nothing to do with that.
How's that song go again?
I feel Jerusalem. I can't sing right now, man.
I knew you were going to do it.
My voice
I knew you were going to give it a go.
I knew you knew I'd give it a try, though. Man, if my voice was here, I'd pull out the guitar and sing the whole goddamn record.
Oh, yeah, then we get a bunch of people listening to this podcast. Oh, that's great. These
How
two
do you
guys,
feel about her?
Impartial, at best. I just don't have any...
Who's your favorite actress?
Man, I don't know. I have no idea, man. I don't think about any actor.
Women in any roles
I don't even know that I would answer who's my favorite male actor very fast.
Who is your favorite male actor?
Oh, that's easy, Tom Cruise. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I really don't know.
You don't know? Have you watched any good movies lately? Or ever?
Yeah, what did we watch today? We watched Midway today.
You watched what?
Midway.
Midway?
Yeah, the movie from after the Pearl Harbor deal, the Battle of Midway.
I didn't watch it. Was it good?
Very good.
Yeah. I watched that, what was it? 1912 or something? I don't know what it was. It was about World War I, but it was all shot in one shot. That was good. Can't remember what it was.
I'm not a World War I or II buff. I'm not.
Mm-mm. Which war do you like the most?
The one on drugs. I like that one the best.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Right on. That's why we should have a different show.
No, we should just, you know what it is, man? Here's the thing. No.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we just had topics, right? Then we could just glide in and out of those topics.
Yeah, but that's what we're doing.
But no.
We're bringing up topics to each other, and both of us are like, I don't fucking care.
I know, but here's the thing. If we had show prep, right, to where we actually brought up topics that we cared about, I'm not saying we have to go at length about these topics, but if we both have a good idea of, oh, yeah, that's something interesting to talk about or funny to talk about, then we have it. And if
I don't think that's how we work.
Something else, but it might be. We don't know because we haven't tried.
Man.
We've only tried it this one way, which is bring up the topics on the fly, and that's it. That's the only way we tried it.
That is true.
It may be worse trying. It might be worse if we try, but we don't know unless we try. I'm having a good time right now.
I am too.
But the only thing I keep thinking about is how much goddamn editing you're going to have to do.
Stop thinking about that.
That's all I think about.
That's not. I don't care about that. I literally don't care about that. I really don't. That has nothing to do. I more
because
care about
you know
how
what
much.
I think. I think that every time that you're sitting there having to edit for one more minute, is going to be the day that you go, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth.
No, I'll never say that.
It's not worth our friendship to keep doing this editing. I'm done being friends with Jonathan.
I'll never say that.
Done being friends with Jonathan.
That is
tired
weird.
of editing.
Shit.
Is it time for one star?
No, is it?
Honey, you are my shining star. Don't you go away.
Jesus, how long have we been talking?
45
Holy
minutes.
shit.
There's only like
We've been
15
talking
minutes.
for almost an hour, dude. Oh my God.
Dude, you're going to be...
No, there really is only like 6 minutes of like usable material in this.
Right. But you know what's going to happen. You're going to go back. You're going to listen to this. There's going to be a bunch of cringe-worthy things. But you're going to go back and listen to this, and you're going to be like, God damn it, there's some funny stuff, though. You know, there's going to be some stuff.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's always something funny. There's always something fun in our shows. And that has nothing to do with like us like gearing up for it or trying to make it funny. It just has something to do with us talking. And I think this show in particular was ruined by us talking about the show that much.
Yeah, I know. We probably should have never done that. Just don't even. We should have never done that.
But it's fine.
That's probably my fault.
We've already got most of an hour done.
Maybe you know what? Maybe we needed that though because we had a long. We had a lot of time off.
We did have a lot of time off, and there was a lot of like.
Look, I think if we're being honest with each other, I think we both thought at some point that because of the time off, that it increased the chance of us not continuing with the podcast.
Did you really think that?
I think there was some fear on my end that that's what was potentially happening.
There was some fear on my end too,
and I didn't want it to happen like that. That's not. The way I don't either.
I want to quit in a blaze of glory.
Thank you.
You know, I want to be like, fuck you, Jonathan. I'm done with this show and I'm done with this friendship. That's how I want us to never talk again.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
And I don't think it should be on air. I think it should be in a voicemail or a text.
But think of the ratings.
That is weird that you thought that too. I always feel that when we go too far between shows. But I never feel that as friends. I never ever feel like we're not going to talk again. I feel like we're not going to do the show again if we go too long without it. That's weird.
It is weird.
And I don't think we should. I think we should not stop it as a point to like, because it's the show is not for anybody else but us.
The show is a vessel in a way for us to communicate. And we talked about that in the beginning, though. There really was sort of a thing. We were like, hey, we might as well record these. But also, I think it sort of forced us to talk more. I mean, because we didn't talk all the time, but I mean, we've never had to before either. But we always enjoy it whenever we talk to each other.
I got to tell you, man, like when the lockdown started the first time in March, and like being able to talk to you like almost every day, and sometimes a couple times or 3 times a day, like we would talk and we would just be on the phone for like an hour or longer just talking, and you would be working at home or whatever. And it's seriously, I think it did more good for me than I even realized when it was happening.
Oh man,
but
that's
like,
a very nice thing to say.
I think we both.
It was good for me too, man. I mean, we're best friends, man. Like that's the thing is, I mean, we're best friends. That's what
I know. That's the thing is, like, I feel like this show like is a detriment to our friendship.
No,
sometimes.
No, this is.
I know it's not, but I feel like that.
No, you know what this is?
Because I feel like it's a forced friendship on the show sometimes.
Right. But I know, because there are probably people that think that. They're probably thinking like, oh, who is this guy? I know I've had people like, who? Yeah. What? Because we don't talk all the time.
We're so close. Like, people on this show, like, and there's things that I'll never bring up to you again, and I'm sure you could think of them offhand, but there are things that have happened in our lives that we're so close and so connected on so many levels that not only just people aren't, like, definitely men aren't connected like that. Like, right. Absolutely. Like, if you pick 2 best friends who have been friends since they were kids and they are grown men now, if you take 2 of those men and you put them next to us as 2 grown men in our friendship, I can guarantee you that you and I have a much deeper, much more secret, much more personal and prolific friendship than those 2 men could even imagine. And we will never talk about a lot of that stuff, especially on the microphones. But, like, that part of it is what makes me, like, I don't know where I was going with this. But you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, no.
Like, we're close.
Right, that part of it.
We're very, very, very close. And there's no 2 people that I think are closer than I am with you in many facets of life. I still don't think I
don't even know what to
well.
say in response to that, other than
we're very close.
I agree,
and we have a very close friendship that has history behind it and stories behind it. Some stories that you and I will never probably tell other people, but they're stories for just you and me that do nothing more than make us more special to each other, and that makes my heart full of love. And I am not ashamed to say that,
you know, that
on the microphone. Look, and I don't care that it's not funny.
Look, you know how I feel about you. Love you. We're always going to be best friends.
More than your wife?
Of course. You know that. She knows that. She's filling out some paperwork right now, probably.
She is filling it out. She's talking to the lawyer.
Yeah.
She's like, I have a recording of him saying
she's
such.
like, I knew it.
These boys are mine. He'll never see them again.
Both of them. I forgot what I was saying, though, whenever you were throwing me all those bouquets, and I appreciate it. I'm tossing them right back to you.
Yeah.
I just forgot where I was going with that. I was going to say something. It was going to be really nice, too, I think.
Sorry, I cut you off.
Maybe it's going to be funny. I don't know. I forget.
I don't know, man. I'm happy. that we're friends and have been friends for as long as we have.
I hope that there's some funny stuff in here, and I don't know, man.
There's at least enough to get the show done.
You know what I kind of want to do? Let's finish this show, or do you want to maybe take like part of this and turn this into a dad short, like a separate little thing?
I'm sure we could find something in there, yeah.
And then do you have anywhere to go right this second? Because I don't.
No.
Do you want to like call this a very special Best Dads episode? Because I feel like it just has that vibe.
Sure. We can do it right now.
Yeah.
We can stop it right now.
You're listening to a very special...
We can stop the show forever.
You're listening to a very...
Wait, what are you saying?
A very special Best Dads.
This was a semi-special Best Dads.
This was not weird at all. Best Dads.